And the sun is out. Okay, the moment of truth is nearly upon us. Francesco Zet there getting into position. Massimo Hoist on his outside. Down the very inside, Melby Jinks. We've got Don Fanucci Zet beside. And away they go. Elitloppet 2025, and tussling for the lead there down the inside. Melby Jinks on the outside. Don Fanucci Zet further out again. That's number 5. That's Hohneck. And it looks like with intent it's going to be. They're really taking each other on. 59 kilometers an hour, folks. And everybody else is backing off and looking forward as number 1 Melby Jinks has taken the running from Don Fanucci Zet, who now backs off and drops into the pocket. Further back in third is number 3. That's Hohneck. And they've got number 3 behind. That's Borup's Victory. And behind Borup's Victory is the favourite Go On Boy. Then down the very inside, Massimo Hoist is trying to make their way through and are now 3 back on the inside and very much in the game. Here Francesco Zet's been held up at the very back of the field there and has just joined A Fair Day. And those two are the back markers going out wide now, and more aggressive drive today in this particular time from Oriane Shields from Francesco Zet. But up in front it's Melby Jinks. And here comes their stable companion, and Borup's Victory now rocks up on the outside. In the pocket is 2 Don Fanucci Zet. That's followed by 8 Massimo Hoist. Out wide comes 3 Borup's Victory. 3 in the first row, 3 of them in the second row, and down on the inside it's number 2 Don Fanucci Zet with 4 on the outside. Go On Boy further out is 7, and that is Francesco Zet. 11 and 3, that's second 500. That's 1,000 metres in 09 and 3, and they've dropped off 1 Melby Jinks now as number 5. It's Hohneck who has that lead with 3 on the outside. Borup's Victory. Here comes number 4 now, Go On Boy, and Go On Boy is getting the revs up as they come off this bottom bend, and push has come to shove. But up at the front end it's number 5 Hohneck. On the wide outside it's Go On Boy, the French, and it's the French. It's safely there. It's a Valeur for the French here today. Go On Boy goes on indeed and wins it from 2 and 5.
Ooh, goosebumps. Number 4 Go On Boy together with Romain Derieux goes through and wins with a couple of lengths. And there was a photo for second between Hohneck, who I believe really put in a strong performance there, and number 2 big Don Fanucci Zet was there on the photo for second as well. But Romain Derieux wins for a second time, and this time with Go On Boy, Michael.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It was his day today. Everything worked out perfectly. The race worked out good, and the horse was all there. And it's fantastic for a trainer like that to win the Elitlopp twice with 2 different horses. It's really an astonishing achievement.
3.35 on Go On Boy, who he absolutely flew home there.
I thought it would be a battle between Borup's Victory and Go On Boy down the final stretch, but Borup's Victory threw in the towel quite early there, unfortunately. But Go On Boy kept going and did what he always does. He always shows up and does his best.
What about Don Fanucci in second? If he's second, or even if it's third. I mean, opening in, what was it?
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Up at nearly 60 kilometers an hour in that opening, dash, and still comes home and has the strength to finish well.
French drivers, top 3.
Yeah.
So it's a big day for French racing.
Absolutely, French skill at the forefront here.
And once again, 4th year in a row, we have a French winner.
Okay, so vive la France. We'll be getting fed up here. You won't be invited back next year, sorry. Wow.
But I must say, I'm happy for, not only for Romain Derieux, but I'm really happy for Go On Boy.
Yeah.
To more or less get such a big trophy under his name.
He's always second, third.
And he always runs these huge races, and he's always thereabout, but this time he put them all to place.
Yeah. And Francesco Zet didn't have his day. He was going to finish second to last, but then he broke stride over the finishing line. So something not right there.
And a fair day, looks like he took 4th.
Oh yeah?
And we can listen to... They want to look at we don't have a result yet, because they want to have a look at the racing video. So they haven't called out the result yet. So we hold your tickets. We can look at the race one more time and see if there's something that we can see.
The only thing I was thinking was down the back stretch when the horse on the inside made his move to moving off the rail. Was that Go On Boy?
Take it from the start, and they were going.
He was always on the outside. Go On Boy.
I think so.
They were going all in here in the beginning. Both Melby Jinks and Don Fanucci Zet, but for Don Fanucci to come back and be second and third with that opening.
Yeah, or third. 5, and Hohneck was happily in third there. You had Borups on the outside, Borups Victory. Running down the inside was the Finnish horse, Massimo Hoiste. Oriane Park last, and A Fair Day second last.
Right, so I just heard that Romain Derieux with number 4 Go On Boy have been announced the winner, but they want to have a look at the placings behind from how the race.
It's for Don Fanucci Zet, then, I think.
So winner all right.
So the winner stands, and that's Go On Boy, Romain Derieux.
Here Daniel Weiersten pulls the right line very early when Francesco Zet comes, so he doesn't want to have any risk of getting disqualified or anything, so he plays this with a margin there. But here, what's his name, Ploquin, the French driver,
Philippe Ploquin.
Moves off the rail, and I think that could have been a position taken by Go On Boy. But
well, he might get a fine then, but his little wrist slapped. But it's not. I mean, the fact that if he interfered with the winner, it's still the winner.
Yeah, definitely.
Or is it that he's coming up on the outside there?
It would seem like a very tough disqualification if that is what they're looking at.
What, for Francesco or for Don?
Don Fanucci Zet, yeah. It's got to be that thing down the backstretch. Otherwise, I couldn't see anything.
But if he interfered with the winner.
Yeah. so they can't change the order around.
No, and he was never going to win. And it's nothing to do with the winner, so therefore...
Well, but the thing is, if they decide that without that maneuver he would not have been third, then he's supposed to be disqualified.
Yeah.
Because he's in the top 3 where you pay out money for the bettors. Mm-hmm. And so he affects the results.
Oh, jeepers.
We can look at the camera.
No, the other one is out in third already, and here he moves to the outside, but
Romain Derieux is already out.
You could take out a double-decker bus there.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we're looking at something wrong.
Can we look at it one more time?
That would be an extremely tough disqualification.
But there's nobody there.
No, exactly.
If that is what we think it is, as in if it's involving, and it has to be.
Or are we looking at the wrong thing?
That's what I mean.
Is it Hohneck who cuts in front of Melby Jinx that they're looking at? No. No, it's got to be Don Fanucci Zet.
Because Hohneck's still in front.
But I must admit, I mean, a lot of people have questioned the use of Paul-Philippe Cloquin, but I mean, he drives a perfect race.
He did good, yeah.
And the winner is all right, so it's whatever's happening in behind.
Well, obviously they want to be absolutely sure, so they're going to check this several times before they announce the results. But to me, that was nothing.
Last year, Horse the Dream won in the time of 108 point flat, and Go On Boy wins at 108.3.
So it was 108 flat last year and 108.3 now.
108.4 after looking at the video. Second was Don Fanucci Zet, and third and 5 Hohneck. So we have the top three, the results coming in now. So 4 Go On Boy, second was number 2 Don Fanucci Zet, and third was number 5 Hohneck. Wins at a price of 3.35, winning time 108.4, second number 2 Don Fanucci Zet, and third number 5 Hohneck.